Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. I'm going to give you some news, but I'm going to give you also a lot of my opinion going to be in here. Canada's having a problem. I don't think it's a problem, but they say it's a problem. It's a problem with the truckers. And it's in Ottawa. And they have done some arrests. I think they arrested 2 of the main leaders of the movement. If I could have gave them some advice, and I'm not a protest expert at all, I would take it from my military experience. If you are fighting a superior force, you need to adopt tactics, and those tactics would be guerrilla warfare, asymmetrical warfare. And the main thing that you have to understand with this is you do not hold territory until you are strong enough, and it is way into a guerrilla conflict. Well, if you start to grab territory and hold territory early, you will lose. Conventional forces will take care of you. Your enemy will destroy you. You have to know when to make that move from guerrilla type style warfare into a more conventional. So I think, I'm not saying they need to adopt guerrilla tactics. What I'm saying is they need to adopt a tactic of when they were there and they were then told to leave, you know, at the point the government is now responding to that and threatening them and arresting them. Why didn't they pick up, before their 2 main leaders got arrested, picked up and moved out of the jurisdiction of Ottawa? And I'm not an expert in Canada, you know, how far they would have to go. Just move. So you're going to now have different people there, different law enforcement officers. Don't ever stay and try to hold territory when you can't. So I wish they would have left, picked up in the middle of the night, about 3 o'clock in the morning, when the law enforcement presence was probably the weakest because people were sleeping, and headed somewhere else to set up camp. Just keep moving, keep jumping, keeping them off balance. Like in shooting or in any type of tactics in a shootout, you get off the X, change the whole dynamics, change their OODA loop, make the other side have to calculate your movements into the equation. By staying in one place, you're just setting yourself up for failure. I wish they would have moved, started this all over again somewhere else. But they didn't. And we'll see what happens. Another thing that's really disturbing to me is the banks of Canada not honoring contracts with customers, in the sense of they're freezing accounts just because the government says to freeze their accounts. This has resulted in some people removing monies out of the Canadian banks, because if your money is not safe because what you believe in, you need to get it out. That's just common sense. Don't let them have your money, because if they can just in a whim say, nope, you're doing illegal activities, your account is frozen. Thursday, the Senate voted, and they voted 65 to 27, basically to keep the government running for I think about 3 weeks. It was a continuous resolution. There were some amendments that were in the Senate that should have passed. Republicans should have passed them. I think on Thursday there was 4 Republicans not there. One of them being my senator, Senator Graham. I'm going to call Senator Graham's office. Yeah, it's not going to do any good, I know. Makes me feel a little bit better and keeps my conscience clear for when that day comes. Also, I'm going to call Tim Scott, my other senator, because in the military, you're ingrained into your head as a battle buddy. Always go somewhere with a battle buddy so you can watch each other's back, you can take care of each other. I don't know why Graham was not there. I have no idea. Was he sick? Don't know. But he wasn't there. Why did they, Senator Scott, because he represents me along with Graham, why didn't he make sure Graham was there? Because there was one vote where many votes that day, 4 Republicans were missing, and we would have changed the whole dynamics. But if you would have changed the dynamics of the votes, what would have happened was the poor little congressmen and women would have to come back, because they changed the vote, and it would have to be then changed in the Congress. And they were on a 2-week break. Yes, 2-week break. So the people that are supposed to manage our finances for our country when we're falling apart are on break. They break a lot. I think there was also a balanced budget amendment put in there that was defeated. They can't balance the budget. They don't want to balance the budget, and they need to. Anyone you send to Congress or Senate needs to understand they have to start living within our means. But they don't, because they would love a crash, and they're not men. They're not women of character. Anyone knows you can't keep spending money that actually belongs to your children and your grandchildren, and really it's further out than that. So yeah, the news is terrible. We don't have representatives that represent and love us and love our country, love the flag, love our way of life, love the ability to have the greatest opportunity. America gives us opportunity, and that's all you're entitled to. You're entitled to the opportunity to succeed. We don't guarantee you're going to succeed, but we are founded on that opportunity. You can do whatever you can dream of. You have that opportunity. So I will be calling Graham's office. You know, maybe he's sick. Maybe he has a legitimate reason for not being there. But the day before, I think on Wednesday, I think he was the only senator missing on the Republican side. So they could have voted then. But I think purposely 4 senators were missing, and that was done to make sure we lost on those important amendments. Really, it's just a game. It's backroom, good old boy. I have more respect for the mafia. Yes, I said that. I have more respect for the mafia than for our politicians that we send to Congress, the Senate. Sad to say. I hope you have a great day today. I got some more videos I'll be doing today. Keep your head up. Keep praying. Keep prepping. Because they don't know. They don't have enough handcuffs for all of us. When the American people realize that, things will change. Thanks for watching.